So hello and welcome to today's stream. Today we're operating flight Speedbird 981 from here at London Heathrow to Stuttgart. This is not a flight that's operated currently due to COVID-19, but my understanding is that when it was operated, it's operating as a fleet familiarisation flight to get the crews used to flying in a Boeing 787 Dreamliner without having to go through the whole long-haul process. In today's flight we've got 187 passengers on board. We've finished loading the cargo, so we shall close the forward and aft cargo doors. About 185 passengers on board, just a couple more to go. So very shortly we'll be contacting air traffic control to request our departure clearance. So it looks like we've had a GSX crash, so we shall quickly re-enable it. We were docked to door 2. Disable again. Let's restart the scripting engine and rebuild the airport cache. It might take a few minutes. So while that's going ahead, we'll tune our radios to Heathrow approach. And Heathrow approach is 119725. In fact, Heathrow delivery is online, so we'll go 121975. In fact, we may as well shut the aircraft doors and start the APU.
Before start checklist?
Normally the APU started a lot earlier in the flight. I'm just starting it now just to save a bit of fuel and not having to worry about balancing fuel later on. We won't contact delivery until I know I'm fully ready to go and GSX is working again.
I think.
Okay, so I'm back in the room with you. We'll turn off the external power and remove the wheel chocks. So now it's probably time to contact Heathrow delivery and get our clearance. Okay, so we're 787-1000, stand 513, information Delta, QNH 1033.
Heathrow delivery, Air Canada 857 with a question. Yeah, a minute.
Air Canada 827, pass your message.
So I just noticed, so we'll be direct to the Compton viewer, so it'll be it'll be the right-hand turnout. Would it be similar to the Compton 5 merger?
Negative, sir. It will be a vector departure. You're not routing direct Compton. It will be a vector departure to Compton.
Okay, so it'll be runway heading up to 6,000. Would that be correct?
Negative. It's straight ahead. London 2D, then turn right heading 220 degrees, climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
Okay, okay, I understand. Now out the 2DME from the runway and then right turn out direct Compton.
Again, 857 negative, it's from London 2DME, the London VOR.
Oh, understand. Alright, sorry. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Heathrow delivery, good afternoon, Speedbird 269er, stand 553, Boeing 777-200, information Delta, QNH 1033, IFR clearance to Los Angeles.
Through 269, Heathrow delivery, hello, clear to Los Angeles via Compton, then flight planned route. After the departure, runway 09 right, climb straight ahead to London 2DME, then turn right heading 220 degrees. Climb to altitude 6,000 feet. Your squawk is 6201.
Clear to Los Angeles via Compton and flight plan route off of runway 09 right. After departure, climb to London 2DME. Leave London, right turn, heading 220 degrees. Initial climb 6,000 feet. Squawk 6201, Speedbird 269.
Speedbird 269, correct.
Direct Shuttle 1468, we're with you on link 60 Bravo, we can take next flight.
Shuttle 1468, it's actually Charlie, hold Charlie 1.
Charlie 1, 1468.
254 Alpha, continue approach 09 right, number 1, to go, the wind 020 at 5.
Number 1, Speedbird 541 Alpha.
and delivery Air Canada 857, hit 239, ready to taxi.
Air Canada 857, roger, contact director 119.725.
Alright, 19725, Air Canada 857.
Two five one Alpha, good line, 09 right, 0205.
Cleared for the landing, 09 right, speedbird 541 Alpha.
2168, speed 160 knots, mate, or less. 160 knots, or less, speed 168.
Director, good afternoon, Air Canada 857, ready, push stand 239.
Air Canada 857, pushing toward approved, face south.
Face south, Air Canada 857, thank you.
Shuttle 1468, taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 8. Right Alpha, November Bravo 8, shuttle 1468. Two 1468, continue approach, 09 on the right, number 2, the wind 0205. Continue approach, 3168.
Delivery, Speedbird 981.
981.
Delivery, Speedbird 981, Boeing 787-1000, stand 513, information Delta, QNH 1033, IFR to Stuttgart, please.
Speedbird 9018, Heathrow, hello, you're cleared to Stuttgart, Detling 1 Juliet, departure 09 on the right, squawk 0343.
Cleared to Stuttgart, Detling 1 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, squawk 0343, Speedbird 981.
918, correct, information Delta, QNH 1033, when ready, contact director 119.725.
1033, and when ready, contact director 119725, Speedbird 981.
Shuttle 148 behind, landing company 777, 3 mile final, 5 November Bravo 8, line at 09 right behind. Behind the landing, 777 on final, line up on way behind, 9 right, shuttle 1468.
Okay, so flight doors closed and locked, passenger signs are on. MCP V2 is 145, the heading is runway heading of 090, and initial climb altitude is 6,000 feet. Takeoff speed is V1 is 137, rotation speed is 138, and our V2 is 145, which is set in the MCP. CDU pre-flight
Investigated, speedbird 541 Alpha.
is completed. The trim is 3.5 units 0 and set.
2168, land 09 right,
Takeoff briefing is completed, so we can turn the beacon on.
Clear to land 09 right, speed 168. Speed 541 Alpha, welcome to Heathrow, taxi left on the Bravo, hold
So we're
short
good for
of
taxi,
Charlie.
and let's prepare the
Left
push back and
Bravo
departure.
and Charlie, speedbird 541 Alpha.
And now as we're fully closed the doors, we'll pressurise the hydraulics.
Give a direct Golf Alpha Zulu Zulu Alpha. Golf Alpha Zulu Zulu Alpha. Heathrow director, good afternoon. Pass your message.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Golf Alpha Zulu Zulu Alpha. Just wondering if you're able to do a zone transit at Farnborough, or is that Unicom or go around? Golf Zulu Alpha. Farnborough is Unicom, I'm afraid. No problem, that's great. Thanks very much, and having a good one, Golf Zulu Alpha.
Heathrow Director, Speedbird 981, requesting pushback, push and start, stand 513.
Speedbird 918, 514, fish start approved, face south.
Push and start approved, facing south, Speedbird 981.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Okay. Brakes
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, temperature is 10 degrees, so we'll just start one engine at a time, so start number 2.
Okay, starting engines.
Cleared to start engines.
Roger. Clear to start engines.
Speedbird 168, thank you to find November 4 Whiskey. Shuttle 1468 with 0205 from return on the right, to takeoff.
Taking off 9 right, Shuttle 1468.
C168, taxi left on the Bravo, Charlie, stand 548.
Bravo, right, Charlie, stand 548, Speedbird 168.
3541 Alpha, taxi via Bravo and hold at Ulster.
Bravo, hold Ulster.
Traffic's starting to get busy here at Heathrow. Always good to see.
Director Kennedy 57, ready taxi.
Number 2 is running. Wait for it to stabilise, but we'll start number 1.
Generate 57, taxi right onto Alpha, hold Hawker.
Alpha to Hawker, Air Canada 857. Thanks.
Shuttle 1468, report your passing level.
Out of 1000 feet, 1468.
1468, roger, climb now to level 140.
40, Shuttle 1468.
Speedbird 269, I stand 553, request pushing start.
2269, after the company passes right to left, just start approved, face south.
After company passes from right to left, start through,
Set
face
parking
south,
brakes.
269.
Ground speed is 0, we're stationary, so brakes set to park.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Engine number 2 is now stable, engine number 1 is still starting up.
Before taxi checklist.
Android Speed 168, we don't have stand 548 on GS6. Can we take stand 545?
Approved.
Thank you.
Okay, number 1 is running, not stable, but we can tell the ground crew to disconnect. And we'll continue to monitor engine number 1 until it meets our stable engine criteria.
Shuttle 1468, route direct to Welling.
Direct Welling, Shuttle 1468.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, and let's do the after start flow.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And now the control checks. So ailerons first, we'll go to the left. Centre. To the right. Centre, and the elevator. Fully back. Centre. Fully forward. Centre, and then the rudders, which will go to the left first. Fully left. Centre. Fully right. Centre. Control checks are complete. I'll set the system
Left is
page for
clear.
fuel.
Right is clear.
Okay, and the ground equipment have given us the thumbs up, so we can call for the after start flow. So the before taxi checklist, the engine anti-ice is in auto. Recall has checked, which is just the TCAS message, which is what we expect at this stage. We can cancel that. The auto brake is an RTO, the flight controls have been checked, and the ground equipment is clear and is walking away. So we'll call for flaps 5. I'll just bring up this pictorial description of the taxi chart we're going to use. We're at stand 513, 514, in fact we're just level with 512 at the moment, so expecting taxi via Alpha, possibly holding at Dasso, and then it'll either be link 53 or link 52 to November Bravo 11. So flaps 5 are set, before the checklist is complete, and it's now a case of calling Heathrow Director. Director, Speedbird 981, requesting taxi please.
Speedbird 918, straight ahead, hold Dasso.
Straight ahead, hold at Dasso, Speedbird 981.
Speedbird 51 Alpha, continue Bravo, hold short of link 54.
Continue Bravo and holding short, link 54, Speedbird 541 Alpha.
Canada 857, hold November Bravo 11.
Alright, we'll hold November Bravo 11, Air Canada 857.
Shuttle 1468, monitor the Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
22.8, Shuttle 1468, thanks for your bye-bye.
Android Speedbird 168, aircraft just pushing back right in front of us.
Okay, he was meant to wait for you, but clearly he's impatient. That's not helpful.
You said
That's 2168, so you able to stand 542?
It was the 320 that went past.
No planes have gone behind you, but Spear 168, can you take 542?
So we just need to wait for him to push back and then we'll be able to make it Spear 168.
Roger.
So I've accidentally filed the wrong call sign, so I'll change my call sign to Speedbird 918. And taxi lights are on, and we shall go for taxi. There's an Air Canada ahead of us. Lovely to see a busy Heathrow. Perhaps the force change from IVAO to VATSIM was clearly beneficial for me. So we're holding at Dasso, which is just after taxiway Yankee.
Speedbird 51 Alpha, give way to the company opposite direction on Alpha, then link 54, join Alpha, stand 512.
Give way to the company 787, then link 54 Alpha, stand 512, Speedbird 541 Alpha.
The Canada 857 from November Bravo 11, you could take off 09 on the right, the wind 0205.
Alright, clear take off 09 right, copy the wind, circle 857.
Okay, ECAS to the first officer's side.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Director County 57, just want to confirm the departure instructions. 2 DME past the London VOR. They'll be heading 220, is that correct?
Excellent, so it's heading 220 after 2 DME.
Awesome, thank you very much. I don't want to blow anything for that.
Director Speedbird 918, we're holding at Dasso, ready for further taxi when available.
Suez 918, hold November Bravo 10.
Hold at November Bravo 10, Speedbird 918. Okay, so we're going to be next. We're going to get a slightly shorter takeoff run. We're not cleared to line up and wait yet, so we shall. So that should have been a double ding for the cabin crew. I'll just change the thrust derate by 1 degree. Slightly better performance, however, we've still got plenty of runway. In fact, no, I will go back to a thrust derate of 59. I'm still happy with the takeoff performance I've calculated.
And Director County 57 Airport, now 1000.
Canada 857, roger, climb now, flight level 80.
Sadly, the take.
0 Air County 57.
2918 from November Bravo 10, clear takeoff 09 on the right, the wind 0506.
Excuse me, cleared. Takeoff runway 09 right from November Bravo 10, Speedbird 918. Okay, landing lights are on, strobes are on. It's runway 09 right, we're lining up correctly. As I was saying, normally the electronic flight bag would accommodate for an intersection departure, which is what we're doing. However, Quality Wings...
Speedbird 541 Alpha, skate 512, signing off, many things.
The Quality Wings electronic flight bag doesn't support intersection departures. Okay. Let's zoom out on our range controller, turn on the weather radar, we're squawking TARA, and let's go. So, brakes are released.
Taxi right onto Alpha, hold November Bravo 11.
Percent thrust pressure ratio.
Taxi right Alpha, hold November Bravo 11, Speedbird 269.
Canada 857,
Stabilised, and we'll select toga.
0 degrees.
Alright,
Check thrust, please.
Runway verified.
Request set. 80 knots.
Check.
Check.
Throttle hold. Ooh, it's too busy bringing up the correct departure chart there than actually watching where I'm taxiing.
Rotate. V2.
Poor form, poor form.
Canada rate 57, route direct Compton, climb flight for 130. Route
Positive
direct
rate.
Compton,
Yeah, please.
confirm 130. AFM, climb flight for 130. Flight 130, direct Compton, Air Canada 857. 918, report your passing level.
Just going through 600 feet, speedbird 918.
This is 918, route direct Coxie, climb flight level 290.
Direct Coxie, climb flight level 290, speedbird 918. Autopilot in.
Autopilot on.
So Coxie
Autopilot in command.
is Kilo Oscar Kilo. Got a direct, we'll zoom out and check that's going the right direction. That's correct, so we'll execute that. And it was flight level 290.
Flaps 1.
We'll just do a heading select first to make sure we're stabilised on the correct course. So flaps 1, speed checks. Okay, let's re-execute that direct to Coxie. And re-engage LNAV. So thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed, and flaps 1. So flaps up.
Just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service for first class coach.
Heathrow, good day, Mike and Yelly, Tango Alpha.
After
Mike,
takeoff
Lima,
checklist.
Tango Alpha, Heathrow, hello, passenger.
In-flight entertainment
How about Big and Yelly? Want me to contact you when I'm airborne?
Where are you?
All included free of charge.
Yep.
The flight attendant will be coming through the
I like Tango Alpha, Squawk 7072, call airborne.
Now we invite you to sit back, relax.
7002, okay.
Those clouds up ahead look a bit grey, so we'll just turn on the engine anti-icing, just so we're clear with them. So we've got traffic 1,000 feet below us, which is, I'm not sure where that's going. It's possibly into London City, which will keep well clear of it. Now we're now 2,000 feet above it, so we're climbing above it. So transition altitude. So coming through 6,600 now. Transition levels checked. A little bit bumpy for these clouds.
269, winds are 0506, runway 09 right, can take off.
Good takeoff 09 right, speedbird 269.
As soon as I'm on Unicom, I shall quickly disconnect from VATSIM, change my call sign back to speedbird 981, and then reconnect to continue with the flight.
Heathrow approach, speaker 124, flight level 260,
So we're going to cliff off to our left, 10,000 feet above us, closing in.
Heathrow, hello, no crew 1 has 10 arrived on the same flight level
It's gone through 10,000 feet, so landing lights off, taxi lights off.
210240, information echo, just confirm aircraft type.
Well, at least the cabin crew.
Roger, Airbus A320, sorry, aircraft type, people 161.
Speedbird 1024, roger. Is it an A320neo or an A320ceo?
It's a Neo.
Roger.
So we're going through 12,000 feet now. We're closing in on our initial climb speed of 315 knots. So we'll now start to increase our rate of climb. The autopilot will start to increase our rate of climb to maintain approximately 350 knots indicated airspeed until we convert to fly Mach number, and our Mach number will be climbing at its Mach decimal 837.
Spirit 918, Brussels just offline, I'm afraid. Mighty Unicom 122 decimal 5.
Unicom 122 decimal 8 for Speedbird 918. Cheerio. So we've quickly disconnected from VATSIM there. We've changed our call sign to 981. So we'll go Speedbird 981. Enter that, and we're now back flying the correct call sign. What we've not done yet in this flight is loading the weather data. So we'll submit a request to do that now. Load that. It's current. It's 0 hours old, and it's estimating it's landing with 5 tons on board. And we should be on the ground at Stuttgart in just under an hour. 444 miles to go to Stuttgart. So we're now still climbing at 314 knots. Turn on terrain on the co-pilot side, the first officer side I should say. So coming up at 18,000 feet, we'll do another altimeter check. 18,000 feet. Altimeter checks are good. We'll now change our transponder mode to normal, to see the aircraft around us and presents an immediate threat. It's currently overhead deckling VOR. In a worst case scenario, at this height, we could have had to maintain 6,000 feet right up until deckling, which would significantly increase our fuel burn. I do anticipate that at some point in the future, the deckling departure will be no more. Modern aircraft now can climb a lot more efficient, and the deckling departure is quite an old departure. If we look at this departure chart, that's track miles 37, 12, 13, so that's 47, that's nearly 50 miles the aircraft might have to fly at, in fact deckling to Foxtrot departure is exactly 50 miles. So the aircraft could have to fly between 40 and 50 miles, maintaining an altitude of no greater than 6,000 feet, which would significantly increase fuel burn. So I do anticipate that at some point in the future the deckling departure will be no more, much in the same way the Dover departure is now no longer in place. So one thing I forgot to do is we're closing in on flight level 290, we're actually going all the way up to flight level 410 today. So we shall change our target altitude to 410. So we've gone back to thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed, and we've got about 26 miles to go until we reach flight level 410, so we're probably going to have in the region of 150 miles at our cruising altitude. Normally in the 787, which is flying long-haul flights, we keep the passenger seat until we reach our top of the climb. We're coming through 34,000 feet now, quite stable, no weather systems we can see that are concerning any potential turbulence, so we'll turn the seatbelt signs to off, and that releases the passengers, or the virtual passengers, to happily continue around the cabin if they require the toilet or other facilities as appropriate. I've just noticed that Stuttgart radar is online. They're saying Langen radar is online, but I can't find them yet. 13572, 13572. So Langen radar is online as well. So we need to change our approach for a arrival into ILS runway 07. So let's bring up the charts. So we're currently for Banser 2 Alpha arrival. Runway is 27. I want to transition from LBU. So that is found the correct transition. Uniform. See if this matches. Let's quickly change to plan mode. We'll jump ahead to the approach. And that is the approach we can expect to fly. So I'll quickly remove the information we no longer require from my favourites. So it's an ILS 07 approach now. We can remove that one. So we're now correctly set up for our new landing information. 195 miles to go to the top of descent, so it's a bit too early to calculate the landing speeds at the moment, but I shall re-request the weather information just to make sure we've got the very latest. And load that weather in. And it's now loaded, and we should be on the ground at 10 minutes to the hour, which is 10 to 30 time, that's 10 to 4 UK time, that's 10 to 5 Germany time, so early evening. Another quick update from the flight deck. I somehow seem to have messed up my AirPlay options, so no more charts for the remainder of the flight. But hopefully the rest of the flight will continue without incident. Well, lo and behold, after saying I had messed up my AirPlay, it seems to be back working now. Just had to use Windows Task Manager to shut it down completely and resume. So all looks to be good for now. The next station we're going to be talking to is Langham Radar, which is 135.75. I'll quickly put up the heads-up display so I can see out to where we're flying. Just coming up on a 80, about 100 miles to go to top of descent. 111 to be correct. So let's do our first attempt at calculating the takeoff performance data. So I'll bring up the electronic flight bag and we'll bring up the centre console. So we'll switch to show landing. We'll copy in the existing FMC data, obviously the winds and outside air temperature and QNH need correcting. So let's do the comms. Now I do know the tower is online, so we'll do an ATIS request from VATSIM of EDDS. We'll send that. And no ATIS has been found for EDDS. Oh, well, that's great. It is definitely online, but does not want to work today, so we'll do the next best option and select Echo Delta Delta, too many deltas, Echo Delta Delta Sierra in Station 1. Send a weather crest. Didn't mean to hit reset, send that. Okay, so the current weather is 030 at 9 knots. The outside air temperature is 8. Some light clouds around. QNH is 1. Let's get it right. 1025. I'm going to do a manual landing. Engine anti-ice. There's some few clouds around, so we'll assume engine anti-ice will be on. Langham Radar's online, so let's tune into them. Langham Radar, hello, Speedbird 981 with your flight level 410.
Stuttgart 981, hello, identified. Proceed direct Kilo Romeo Hotel and expect Kilo Romeo Hotel flight level 120.
Proceed direct to Kilo Romeo Hotel and expect to be at Kilo Romeo Hotel at flight level 120, Speedbird 981. So let's quickly switch back to the CDU. So we're going direct to Kilo Romeo Hotel VOR. which is there. We'll set that to number 1 waypoint. That's the routing we expect. We'll execute that. I'll expect to be at Kilo Romeo Hotel at 12,000 feet. That is set. And it's now 5 miles to our top of descent.
James nicht da, monitor Unicom 122, that's late, ciao.
Okay, cheers. Decimal 122.8.
Langham radar, Speedbird 901, correction 981, requesting descent please.
Okay, Speedbird 981, descent flight level 120.
Please check that your seatbelt.
Descend flight level 120, Speedbird 981.
It will be necessary to collect all service items.
Speedbird 981, just to confirm, you want to descend now? You're still 130 miles from Kilo Romeo Hotel. That seems a bit early, doesn't it?
AFIRM it does. We'll stay at flight level 410 for now. The FMC predicted a descent, but we'll just do some manual maths on the back of our note paper, and then we'll reconfirm Speedbird 981.
Okay, yep. I guess a good rule of thumb is 3 miles per 1,000 feet altitude. So yeah, you can add that backwards, I guess.
Login control easy for the Echo.
Yep, easy 47 Echo, go ahead.
Easy for the Echo, liquid Anura, Alpha member Oscar, Romeo Alpha.
Easy 47 Echo, say again request.
Easy for the Echo, request direct to Alpha, November Oscar, Romeo Alpha.
Okay, easy 47 Echo, sure, direct Anora, descent flight level 250.
Direct Anora, descent flight level 250, easy for the Echo. And again, easy for the Echo, what is the approaching runway in Munich?
Okay, that was 2 stations at once. Easy 47 Echo, I do not know. The Munich area at the moment is uncontrolled. I would guess that it's runway 08, but I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you. Easy 47 Echo, that is 25.
And Speedbird 981, Lang.
Langham Speedbird 981, yeah, we've done the maths. We'd probably like to start descent in approximately 20 miles from current location, Speedbird 981.
Yep, Speedbird 981, I can concur. I have here 23 miles to go, so that is fine. When ready, descent flight level 120.
When ready, descend flight level 120, and in future I'll learn not to trust the FMC after a reroute, 981.
Yep. And that's why it's handy to be able to edge one, well, I guess 3 times 29, I think it was.
AFIRM, that's correct. Got too used to modern avionics.
Exactly, and that's a bad thing in some cases.
Langen Radar Servo, Echo Romeo India November, currently at Düsseldorf and Victor 123, not available, liquid diaphragm.
Yeah, Delta Echo Romeo India November, Lang, hello. Runway 05 right, active, the QNH 1029, startup approved, cleared Paderborn, Nutgo for Zulu departure, flight planned route, climb via SIP, 5,000 feet initially, and
good old German ATC, I think it's some of the best on Unicom, and on the best on VATSIM. They picked up my mistake there, and a rather embarrassing mistake. I should have done the maths by hand.
And runway 05 right, Delta Echo Romeo India November.
Delta Echo Romeo India November, Riedberg, korrekt, genau. Easy 47 Echo, leaving the airspace now. Like I said, Munich is not there. Monitor Unicom 122, that's the late. Bye bye.
City Command to the west, he was the record chief.
Lufthansa Cargo 25, heavy request ready check. Lufthansa Cargo 25, servus, 325. Lufthansa 4 Mike November, leaving the airspace, Bremen is not there, monitor Unicom, 122.8, tschüss.
122.8, Lufthansa 4 Mike November, danke und ciao.
Luxair 5781, same goes to you, Bremen is not there, monitor silent radar, 122.8, take care.
122.8, Luxair 5781, choose.
Air Kevin,
that's 87 miles to go. Start descent, and we want descent rate of 2,400.
Air Kevin 124 heavy.
Radar, hallo, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Bravo, passing 3000, coming 5000. Lufthansa 5 Kilo Bravo, lang, hello, identified, climb flight level 320 und passing level 65, direct Kemat. Lufthansa 5 Kilo Bravo, climb flight level 320 and when passing flight level 65, direct Kemat, confirm. Fast direct Kemat, Mike Alpha Delta am Ende. Direct Kemat, Kilo Echo, Mike Alpha Delta, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Bravo.
Mercedes Airbus Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, 2600 km 5000.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, lang, hello, identified, climb flight level 240, passing level 65, direct Alexu.
Flight level 240, passing flight level 65, direct Alexu, Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Speedbird 981, after Kilo Romeo Hotel, direct Delta Sierra 411.
After Kilo Romeo Hotel, direct Delta Sierra 411, Speedbird 981.
Speedbird 981, correct, ATIS information Foxtrot, you can expect the ILS 07.
Foxtrot and expect ILS 07, Speedbird 981.
Air Kevin 124 identified, 2700, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Air Kevin 124 heavy.
So first of all, the information was after Kilo Romeo Hotel, direct to Delta Sierra 411.
Eine 15 Charlie Bravo, direct Alexo. It's fine now, direct Alexo. Wieder Alex und ein U. Alexo, eine 15 Charlie Bravo.
So that's the RNAV transition. So a bit of reprogramming required. That, so it's EDDS, answer to arrival, select heading hold, and ILS 07. So let's select Delta Sierra 411, which is Delta Sierra 411. That's in, we'll execute that, and then from there it's direct to the runway. Execute that, rearm LNAV, and for some reason I can't find the GPS FMS RNAV arrival. So, which is what should be on the screen now. So after Delta Sierra 411, it's Delta Sierra 413, Delta Sierra 413. Which is not correct. It's Delta Sierra 411, which is the final approach fix, so that was correct. So we'll go from the runway to there. So we got the correct flight plan route. It's Kilo Romeo Hotel, Delta Sierra 411 to runway 07, and the ILS approach chart is on. Let's go back to monitoring the aircraft. Currently predicting arriving at Kilo Romeo Hotel bang on target. Maybe slightly early. Lengthen our strides slightly by increasing our speed to 303 knots. Let's go 306 knots, 305 knots. Extra 5 knots. Coming up on some cloud. Still well below us. So we're going to go for that cloud shot. In fact, if we look off to our left, that cloud is actually closer than it looks. So we'll turn on the engine anti-icing.
We are 27, then Foxtrot 232 in Frankfurt. We have information Charlie was it better back to Zurich. Lufthansa Cargo 25, hello. At the moment, wind 350 degrees, 13 knots. Any chance you're able runway 18 or do you prefer 07? Yeah, when it's also possible. For Lufthansa Cargo. Okay, alles klar. So it is information Charlie, start of approved, clear to Zurich, and the K9 Lima departure flight plan route, land via FIT, 4,000 feet, and the squawk space 1,000. We are cleared to Zurich, filed Neki 981 departure on the 180 climber, 4,000 feet and walk is 1,000 for the time of the flight.
I did the maths the wrong way around there. Rather than subtracting 5 knots, should have added 5 knots. So let's set speed back to 300 knots and see where that gives our calculated descent point. End of descent.
SAR 41, flying hello.
Ja, SAR 41, 5 Meilen nördlich von der Kontrollzone nördlich, bitte Einflug in die Kontrollzone nördlich zu landen.
SAR 41, alles klar. Du bist der Erste, den hier mit dem Nerven nicht abgibt, in der Sekunde, ich schocke jetzt nach.
Ja, da geht es uns ähnlich. Ich habe auch keine Ahnung, ob der Flughafen überhaupt im Ring existiert, weil ich glaube, das ist ja immer nichts vor.
So we'll try and fly to slower speed,
ja, also
so that means we need to descend slower.
12 Uhr, glaube ich. Und ich glaube, der sind echt entweder militär oder unkontrolliert. Also Köln kann ich, aber Nerven, ich schau mal kurz nach. Hast du dafür zufällig einen ICAO-Code?
Echo Tango, November, November.
Danke. Okay, ja, FAR41, ich finde da keinen Anflughafen oder sonst was. Also, ja, Köln kann ich helfen, Nerve nicht, leider nicht, tut mir leid.
Ah, kein Problem.
Ryanair 1213 and leaving the airspace, Brussels is not there, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitor 122.8, good day, bye-bye. Ryanair 121, please.
Delta Romeo in November, Rex, Pushback.
Delta Romeo in November, Pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Delta Romeo in November.
Lang Radar, hallo, 3149er.
3149, Lang, hello, standby, Quebec. Speedbird 981, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, speedbird 981.
Hello, 3149.
3149 steht Frankfurt Gate 747 Return IFR nach Rom, Information Delta Frankfurt.
3149, wunderbar, Delta is correct, start approved, cleared to Rome, an 89 Lima departure, flight planned route, climb via the SID, 5,000 feet initially, squawk 1000.
Close to fire naked Lima departure, flat position 5,000 feet, walk 1000, 3149.
3149, read back correct.
I apologise about that brief pause. I just had to, I've got a note on my chart that depending on which version of the scenery I'm using, the ILS DME locator frequency may be incorrect, and then thankfully the design of this airport, which I think is Aerosoft,
Mayday,
has
right at 15 Charlie
corrected
Bravo. We have an engine
the
fire,
ILS DME.
leveling off flight level 231, indicated speed 250, standby for intention. Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, roger.
A Mayday on Unicom, and that's in rare and unusual.
Delta Romeo in November, taxi holding point runway 05 right, report ready for departure.
Taxi holding point runway 05 right, report Delta Romeo in November.
Approach checklist.
So we're coming up through 10,000 feet, so we'll reduce the speed back to 240 knots now. And we'll turn on the landing lights. We're in cloud, so we'll also turn the logo lights on. And we don't anticipate needing them on the ground at Stuttgart. Quite bumpy here in this cloud.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, if able, stay in tensions. If you're looking for somewhere to land, Frankfurt is 35 miles at your 11 o'clock.
Roger, stand by Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Speedbird 981, descend 5,000 feet, QNH Stuttgart 1025.
Descend 5,000 feet on QNH 1025, speedbird 981. Help us slow down now, we'll put up the first stage of flaps, so flaps 1.
Tweeted 149, push and start approved. Push and start approved, 149. Okay, on Tweeted 149, squawk 1000 please, 1000. 1000 please.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, request access for the ILS in Frankfurt is possible.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, of course, left heading 270, descend flight level 100.
Left heading 270, flight level 170, Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, negative, heading west was correct, 270, and descend flight level 100, 100.
Okay. 270, flight level 100, Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Delta Romeo India November, the wind 020 degrees 8 knots, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 05 right, Delta Romeo India November.
Aircraft 124, Charlie Bravo, if you confirm it's the number 1 or number 2 engine with the fire failure?
Engine number 1 and the fire is extinguished, so we meet for the fire brigade and stuff.
Okay, roger. If you have time, 8 is information Delta, but short version is wind 020 degrees 14 knots, QNH 1027, and you can expect ILS 07 setup for the width of the runway.
We just copied QNH 1027 and would expect that 07 center.
So we're breaking through the clouds here at 5,800 feet.
Aircraft 124 Heavy requesting flight level 350.
Kevin 124, roger, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Aircraft 124 Heavy.
Let's go flaps 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off and stow all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
That's supposed to be back to 190 knots.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, how many check miles or how long a final would you need? At the moment I can offer you something like 50 miles until touchdown, or do you need more?
Negative, that's fine. I'm preparing for the approach now and 50 miles is fine. Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Okay, roger, danke. Delta India November identified 1,500 feet, climb flight level 80.
Climbing flight level 80, Delta India November.
Jam Cargo 25 Heavy Foxtrot 232, request pushback. Jam Cargo 25, pushback approved. Pushback approved, follow to the Cargo 25. Mir ist gerade auch aufgefallen, sorry. Alles gut.
Let's go back to 180 knots and flaps 15.
Speedbird 981, left heading 100, descend 4,000 feet, cleared ILS 07.
Turn left heading 100, descend 4,000 feet, clear the ILS approach runway 07, speedbird 981. So descending to 4,000 feet, turning left heading of 100, and we've got a speed of 180, so we're on the approach mode. I believe tower is 1188. Speed start to run away with the sword. Reduce the rate of descent to 1,200 feet.
Delta India November.
There's the airfield, quite a clear day.
6 in Paderborn. And are you able to direct Comil?
Speed back to 170 knots now.
Delta India November accept 6 and Comil should be possible.
Okay, Delta November, danke schön, dann direct Comil.
Direct Comil, Delta India November.
2500.
Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo, descend flight level 60.
Descending flight level 60, Ryanair 15 Charlie Bravo.
Speedbird 981, free speed, number 1, contact tower 118.8, bye-bye.
No speed restrictions and tower on 118.8, Speedbird 981, cheerio, or juice.
Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, gear down. Select flaps 18 till the gear is set. Stuttgart Tower, good evening. Speedbird 981 with you 8 miles out on the ILS, runway 07.
Speedbird 891 Stuttgart Tower, good day, when check 05, this is response on one departure at continue.
Continue approach, Speedbird 981. So that's one departure ahead of us, let's pull the speed back to 160 knots now. Gear is down, so we'll select flaps 20. Command of our final approach speed.
Delta Fox to take a contact long radar frequency 135.72, bye bye.
I've got departing traffic ahead of us.
Delta Fox for Echo this guy.
Can see it,
Speedbird
it's clear.
981, when 05, response on runway 07, clear land.
Runway 07 clear to land, Speedbird 981. So I have a visual confirmation the traffic is clear, and I did see it departing, and I've also have it on TCAS, so we know the runway is clear. Coming through 1600 feet, at 1500 feet I'll select the final approach speed.
Landing checklist. Land 3.
Stuttgart Tower, good day, EG3 Speaker 10 13 with information Foxtrot, request Paderborn clearance to Hamburg.
EG3 Speaker Stuttgart Tower, good day, information Fox correct, Paderborn clear to Hamburg, Kokiva for hotel departure, flight schedule via split, climb 5000 feet, score 2162.
EG3 Speaker is clear to Hamburg via OK for hotel departure, climb via 5000 feet, flight line route and score 21262.
EG3 Speaker, is that correct?
Quite bumpy on the approach here.
800. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Land.
200.
reverse. And on the landing wheel we'll start the APU. We'll look to take Delta, that's Echo on our left.
Easy 3 power request push start. Easy 3 power pushback approved, press east. Pushback approved, press east. Easy 3 power. Stuttgart 981, welcome to Stuttgart. Please return in parking position.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the
Gate
next few
16,
minutes,
if it's
so
available
please
please,
remain
Speedbird
seated with
981.
your seatbelt fastened until the
Stuttgart
captain
981,
turns off
eastbound,
the
taxi
fasten
gate
seatbelt sign.
16 via Sierra
At that time,
Hotel
please remember
and
to check
Mike.
around your seating area, in the seat pockets, and overhead bins for all personal belongings that you brought on
Taxi
board.
Gate 16 via Sierra Hotel, and can you just repeat the last instructions, Speedbird 981?
Of course, it's Sierra Hotel Mike.
Sierra Hotel and Mike, Speedbird 981, we've got it, thanks now. Okay, so, squad standby. We'll turn the landing lights off, the strobes off, I don't need the logo. The flaps are running up. Well, the flaps are going up now. So, Sierra Hotel and Mike. So that's the inner taxiway here. So we've vacated Delta. Turn left onto Sierra. Turn the engine energizer back to auto. Should have been watchman taxiing. Go to gate 16 and we'll have, who should we have? Let's have this. I've never heard of them, so we'll give them a go. That's taxiway Echo. Focus more on the taxiing then. Certainly a very scenic area of the world, this Stuttgart. Nice rolling hills, probably some decent cycling around here. For those of you who like hills like myself, even though not very good, I do like them. So if my orientation is correct, the next, let's just slow the aircraft down a bit, should be Golf. So that's November. That's Foxtrot coming in from our right and Golf. So it's Sierra Hotel and Mike. So that is Golf. And then we've got Foxtrot, which we've just gone past now. Should be Delta Papa 4, just there. So coming in from right now is Hotel. So we should turn onto Hotel, which is the next turning. So we'll slow the aircraft down for this turn. So that's Hotel, and I'm going to continue straight onto Hotel. And this is a large turning circle, the Dash 1000 variant of the 787. Actually, very impressive scenery from Aerosoft we're using today. I think it's Aerosoft, yes it is Aerosoft.
Stuttgart Tower, Lodi Delta Alpha Foxtrot Foxtrot Echo ILS runway 07 for touch and go.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot Echo, Stuttgart Tower, low wind 050 degrees, 1 knots, runway 07, clear touch and go, and remain with me.
Clear touch and go, remaining with you, Delta Foxtrot Echo.
So our gate is gate 16 today. Normally it couldn't accommodate the Dreamliner, but I've modified the GSX profile so it can accommodate this aircraft. I don't know where where the Dreamliner would park in real life. So we're coming on our stand now. So let's turn on the taxi lights. Turn off the taxi lights, I should say. I'm sorry. That's 18, 17, so 16 is our turning point. So this is gate 16. Misjudged the turn again, so it's yeah, let's just get to moving again.
G3 cover, request exit. G3 cover next to England, runway 07, Mike, India, Kilo.
Fire Mike, India, Kilo to holding point 07. G3 cover.
Okay. Parking brakes are set. The APU is running. It is on the buses, so we can shut down number 2. It's running down and number 1. And the after landing flow.
EG3 cover behind next traffic Boeing 736, ship performing touch and go, runway 07, line up runway 07 behind.
Behind, touch and go, aircraft, line up and wait behind. EG3 cover.
Tower Speedbird 981, thanks for the ATC. I'll feed us in.
Thanks for flying, bye-bye.
Okay, so let's request the jet bridge. Let's get to door 1. And we'll put on the external power and the wheel chocks, which means we can turn off the seatbelt signs. It is only a short turn on, we'll keep the APU running. The jet bridge is coming into position. Should have transferred the ICAS to the first officer's side. And we'll request deboarding of the aircraft.
Delta Foxtrot Echo, connect long radar frequency 135.72, bye-bye.
135.72, bis gleich, Delta Foxtrot Echo.
So we've requested deboarding. Very shortly the passengers will start deboarding for the jet bridge. And we'll start unloading the cargo. Cargo doors are now open, so just entry door number 1 to go. And I'm just waiting for the prompt to open that. But that concludes today's flight, a fairly short trip. Always a pleasure flying to German airspace. It's an excellent ATC, so thank you for watching. I don't know when my next stream will be. In the meantime, thank you for watching the flight and enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheerio.